Hello YouTube, what's up? Today we are in my bathroom because I'm going to be putting this in my hair. It's like hair chalk, but not really. It's actually just oil pastels. I'm going to be putting this in my hair while I talk to you about growing up, telling you some stories, ranting. Today is 1 month until I check in for the Disney College program. It is July 20th. I check in August 20th. So I have 1 month left living in this house. Then I'm officially like moved out. Makes me feel very grown up. So I kind of want to just talk about that, I guess. For Disney, I'm going to be dyeing my hair back to brown, so I can't even put color in my hair. Let's separate my hair. So I'm actually leaving in less than a month because we're going about a week early, like my family, and we're going to stay at a friend's house for a week. And I can be in Orlando with them for a week before they... wow. So I have a month left here. There is so much that I wanted to do, I guess, in this house, and now I'm realizing that I only have a month left in this house. Where is the white? Oh, this has blue on it. I need to finish getting everything ready for when I move. I think it's time to start packing. I'm just like a little scared to pack because I feel like packing might make me a little bit emotional. This is the longest I've ever lived anywhere, so I think it's going to be the hardest one to leave. I'm trying to spend as much time as I can with my family and then with my closest friends because now I won't get to see them all the time. So just like side note here, because I should have talked about this at the beginning. I'm getting like my hair a little bit wet and then I'm rubbing this on my hair. Once I think it has enough red, then I go over it with white because I don't actually have a pink one. So what do I talk about now? That was like an update of what's going on. So I thought of some funny stories. It's stories that I never say to anyone because I hate talking about awkward moments. The first one I'm thinking of, it's like I literally just moved to the United States. The school that I went to in Okeechobee, Florida. I don't know if all schools are like this, but the school year was divided into 4 sections, so like every 9 weeks they would do an awards ceremony. The kids that would go in the honor roll, they would invite them to like a lunch with the principal. So we were gonna go have lunch at Dairy Queen. Now Dairy Queen was a place I had never heard of at the time. I didn't know what kind of restaurant it was. So I went to Dairy Queen that day. We all went on a bus. They told us like table by table to go order what we wanted. I was like, oh heck no, I don't want to order for myself. Like, that's scary. I didn't always know how to say exactly what I meant, which ended up being a problem. I wanted a burger. I wanted it with cheese, but apparently I was very unaware that you had to order a cheeseburger, like the difference between just saying hamburger and cheeseburger. I did not know that was a thing. So apparently every single child that was there ordered a cheeseburger. Apparently I said I wanted a hamburger. I went and sat down at my table and I waited and I waited and everyone got their burgers before I did. And then they were like, okay, the one hamburger. And I was like, confused. I realized they were talking about my order. Like I caught on. I didn't know what to do. So when they kept calling for a hamburger, I didn't answer. And I just sat there. A few minutes later, my teacher was like walking around and then she saw that I was the only kid not eating and she was like, what happened? Why haven't you gotten your food? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, what did you order? And I was like, a cheeseburger. And yeah. So I waited another like 10 minutes. Someone brought me my cheeseburger. I don't know, maybe my teacher caught on. But in the end, it was all okay because I got my cheeseburger. And you know, the more time I lived here, the more I caught on to things and I figured out how to speak English better. Next story was about a year later. I was going to a different school. It was 4th grade. We were in gym class. And my gym teacher, the coach, was like, okay, we're going to play a game that I usually don't play with the young kids. I think you guys are mature enough to play because I don't think anybody's gonna cheat. So we played this game that basically there was like one person who was it and everyone had to go around the room like shaking hands. Everyone had to just go like this like really lightly. So the person that was it had to like grab your hand like harder and that meant they were it and you were kicked out of the game. They did that to you. All you had to do was just like sit there on the floor and just stay there quietly. You had to go around the room shaking people's hand trying to figure out who it is as you like watch people drop. The point here is you could not tell people who it was. You couldn't help people. And I never usually cheated in games or anything, had this like bright idea that day that I was gonna be like a little rebel because I saw all these kids messing with the teacher, not following the rules and just like having fun. Like the teacher never actually got mad at them. So first the coach was it and when he shook my hand I was like, oh my god, it's you. I was like, I shook my head. I was like, like I'm not sitting down kind of thing. And he was like, you follow the rules or you're going to the office. I literally got so scared. I'm like that character in TV shows that like never gets in trouble. And when they think they're about to get in trouble, they like panic. Also, I was very confused because that's how the other kids acted. Well, I don't know if it's because I was always so well behaved that he was also shook that I was not following the rules. And then we had this bright idea that I was gonna tell my friend that he was it. I was gonna reveal this information to my friend so she could like win the game and get him out. I was mad. So I wanted someone to get him out. Something got into me that day. So I told her when she was like walking by me, she looked at me and I was like making eyes like pointing at him and she was like, and I was like, yeah. And then she was like, you're it. And then he was like, oh my god, how did you know? She won the game and everyone was like, that's insane. But then, I don't know what my friend was doing, what she was thinking. The coach was like talking to her later. I was standing over here with like some friends like against the wall and they were like in the middle of the gym and I guess he asked her, oh, how did you know it was me? And the girl points at me from across the gym. I'm standing here with everybody in the class and then she points at me and the professor was like, what? Why would you tell her? He wasn't mean or anything, but I was dying inside because everyone in the class just found out that I was the one who cheated. I was the one that wasn't mature enough to play this game. I was so mad that day when I got home. I didn't want to talk about it. Oh, it looks good. So tonight I have worship practice and I want to show up pink hair. I can't believe I'm turning 21. I say that about every age. Freaking 21 years old. Like, that's old, dude. When I was younger, I used to like think about how I would be, what I would be up to. I wondered about it so much. Now I know what I look like as a 20-year-old. I always wondered what I would look like. Okay, as you can probably tell, the camera moved a little bit. That's fine. So I was saying, now I see how I am as like at the beginning of my 20s. Also, it's super interesting to see my friends now in their 20s. Little sister Bea is turning 12 this year. I remember when I turned 12 and me and all my friends were 12, we felt big. We didn't feel tiny. When I look at 12-year-olds today, they look so small to me. Like, I already had crushes and stuff at that age, and it wasn't like, oh, it was like real. Now I look at her like almost 12 years old and I'm like, how is that small? Like, what? I don't, This topic is very interesting to me right now, so I'm just gonna keep rambling. Seeing your childhood friends grow into like adults, like the adult version of them, seeing your friends accomplish what they always said they wanted to do, which is awesome. What else? I only have this much left. Having my hand this red reminds me of like doing finger paints when I was in preschool. Chalk everywhere. Brush it out a little bit. I'm surprised this thing is still recording. It's so hard to brush through. My brush. It's pink. Now I'm supposed to spray it with some hairspray. I was supposed to do it all individually, but I forgot. And now I am going to fix my hair and then I'll come back to finish this video. So, okay. Curling it really makes a difference. It makes it look like it's silky when it's really not. So that's it for this. Like, I'm done. It's really hot in the bathroom right now. This is the final result. Wow, look at it. This will basically fade a lot with just one wash, but it'll be like a really like light pastel pink, and then when I wash it again it'll be completely gone. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe, click the button over there and the little bell next to it so you have notifications on if you don't want to miss any of my videos. People are here being loud. I hope you liked me randomly talking about life, and I was just like, I'm talking to like a friend while I did my hair. I think that's it. So I'll see you next week. Bye.